Hey, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I actually decorated. I know. It's not often that I decorate, but when I do, I try to make it pretty different than anything I've seen before. So I was thinking, what could be super different for Dreamlight Valley with the upcoming Aladdin update? Well, I decided to convert my plaza into a Aladdin auger ball type of theme. You know, it's pretty difficult because it has that really super bright green grass, but I think I successfully did it. If you guys enjoy my content, you want to see more builds like this, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Update is almost here. You guys know I got you covered. Feel free to copy, steal any ideas out of here. And I want to use my plaza as like a seasonal build. So we're going to go all auger ball theme right here. We're going to go all Aladdin theme. And then with the next update after this one, like the whole Alice in Wonderland, Cheshire Cat, we'll probably tear it down and swap it out. So let's just go ahead and hit up a couple of cinematic shots. And then I'm going to give you guys a guided tour through it. All right, so yeah, what did you guys think? Now I gotta say, converting the path over here into it's like the sun-baked brick path, or bordered path, I mean, that's the one I decided to use. The little entrance here, I wanted to use these little boards. A lot of the items in here I ended up using from like Eternity Isle stuff. So I decided to use this fountain over here. We threw some cactus, some lights, just a couple of the trees from Mythopia. I actually didn't go too overboard with Mythopia trees or any of the trees really. And then we have you're greeted with some Jafar pieces over here at the pottery table. You get these from Timon and Pumbaa. And I did end up blocking this because characters were coming in here. But this is what it looks like over on the entrance from the meadow going into the plaza. I just ended up using a lot of the trees again from Eternity Isle. So as we go over here on the right side, you're going to see that we have market stations. Now I left these builds pretty open because I don't like to have super heavy decor. It's just it's really hard for me to make guides and stuff when everything's cluttered and it messes up the camera angles and stuff. So this is pretty much like an outline, a good blueprint that you guys can use if you want to get some inspiration and decorate it and tweak this build however you want. And also, we are going to be getting so many new Aladdin items that I want to incorporate them into this build. So I left some areas a little bit open. But yeah, I ended up using the market stalls and stuff. You get these fruit stalls from a premium shop, a bundle. And then a lot of Eternity Isle stuff, like this little vase right here. We have these stalls, all of these little baskets and stuff like that. They're pretty much at the crafting station and furniture mode. And then I ended up using the anvil over here. We made a market style with scramble coin pieces, and this will make sense in a minute why I chose scramble coin pieces. So I have those up there. I also went with Jumbo's Cafe because I felt like the color scheme kind of fit. And to be honest, I was limited on options on what buildings I can actually use for this build, just because there's not that many in this color scheme. I tried to convert it into a restaurant rather than an ice cream parlor. And then I ended up using some Mulan items here. I thought it kind of fit the theme, and I made a couple dishes that sort of fit the theme as well. So I threw them over here. And then I wanted to make one side a Jafar theme. So I ended up using the Corona Castle. And I actually think it matched. I mean, it fits Jasmine's colors and Aladdin's. And it also has that just overall Aladdin auger ball vibe to it. So I thought it was the perfect building to use over here. Tons of gold and red for Jafar. Electricity, of course. I got his little potion and his crafting areas in the back corners over there and over here. And then, of course, we got a couple of the trees. But this is probably my favorite area of the build, and you have to have his chairs. So as you see, there's lots of spaces and stuff, especially on the sides that you can change it up if you want. We got a couple of statues of Iago on this side. And then I did use these little prism pieces that you get from the quest line these are going to stay. The rocks are obviously going to disappear. The rocks are just there to contain the characters outside of this biome. Now over here, I try to make it pretty symmetrical. So this side and over on the left of my centerpiece is actually the same. I have a couple of these little tea items that you can craft in the crafting station. We got LeFou, of course. He loves to chill out under here. A couple of candles. And then I ended up using these lampposts here. I just felt like they completely fit the vibe. So over on the left side, it's pretty much the exact same thing over there. Except this time, I made a little center area like a campfire. This is more of like not so much as royalty over here as compared to Jafar's extravagant build. And then we have like a just a crafting workshop here. I ended up putting some mats down for the worker to sleep. I got the clay station over here. You get this from Scrooge's shop. We got the anvil, scramble coin pieces, and this is what they use to like make all of these scramble coin pieces to sell and make some money. So that's what we got going on. I really just wanted something smaller right here that would kind of help out this like large empty space I had. But I don't like to have too tall of things here in the middle because it kind of cuts out the sun and it casts like a massive shadow. And I didn't want it to like have a shadow over this build over here. So I did, of course, go with the premium shop temple, like a desert temple. And then these pieces right here was from like a beast quest line, I'm pretty sure, Beauty and the Beast. And I thought that they just matched and looked really great. Of course, I had to craft a couple of these little sand statue pieces. And then from the amusement park like Star Path, we have the golden camels, of course. And this right here, the smoking pile of sand, is actually the lightning generator. It was in Scrooge's shop on Storybook Vale. I don't think it's working the way it's supposed to, but I really like having an item that creates smoke. So I ended up putting it there just for some animation effects for this build. I also have some of the smoking areas or smoking sand pieces over on this side as well. So we have this side, and then over there is Jafar's area until, well, we get some more premium shop items that fit the theme. And then over here, I have a fountain. I didn't want the fountain to be in the center over here because I felt like it was just going to be too much in front of this build. And I really want, like, when I walk into this biome, I want to be able to have full eyes on this area rather than look at a giant fountain and then hit that. It just looked too cluttered. So I ended up making this piece. We used some magnolia benches from Mulan, crafted some more of these little cactus things, and we got the little dragons over here. I did end up putting that rug, what is that, Encanto rug maybe, from Premium Shop. It's the really like bright purple and pink one. I threw it under there just so it gave it a little texture, a little bit of character. I almost put some fountain tile around here, but I figured that was probably too much. And then over here is pretty much the same as the other side. We do have the Agrabah chair, of course, here at this like loom station. And yeah, that is the build. So the back side, I kind of just have these like rug racks, like clothing racks over here. And then I crafted from the crafting station these pottery things here. So those are from Eternity Isle as well, a Rift in Time. And then of course these cactus back here, just so when I'm actually standing here, it gives it a little more dimension whenever I'm doing my intro shots here. So yeah, that is my build. I hope you guys enjoy it. And then of course we have just a couple of the trees on the side. I didn't want to put too much like nature and foliage and stuff in here. That's not really my specialty. I also found out we have this furniture piece right here, which is this cactus. So that's something you could use as well. I do have full access to the mining nodes in each area except for this one back here, but I can move stuff around if I absolutely had to. but I think I should be good. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear your ideas. And again, we should be getting so many more items with the Aladdin update, and I can't wait to incorporate them in this build. But that's it for the video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.